Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is The Walking Dead World Beyond, Episode 4. Our group of sheltered teenagers continues on their cross-country adventure through zombie-infested post-apocalyptic landscape to rescue their father from the Civic Republic. The adults, Felix and Huck, who caught up with them last episode, are like, yo, we gotta convince these kids to turn around before they all die. Right now, though, a storm's a-coming, so they seek shelter in an abandoned high school. They split up to look for supplies, and Huck tries to convince Hope that they should give up on this quest and go home. But Hope's not having it. In fact, we get a flashback where we finally meet her father. Yes, as we know, he's a brilliant scientist and is just a real good dad. We get the answer to one minor mystery. Yes, Hope was adopted, but actually Iris was adopted too. Hope and Iris were found together, and these parents adopted them both. But then Huck and Hope run into some danger. It's a wolf! Whoa, what are they gonna do? They do absolutely nothing. They just walk right around it, so problem solved. Elsewhere, Felix tries to convince Elton they should go home. He's all into science, and it's like, yo, you can do lots of science back at the university. But Elton's a hands-on kind of science guy. He likes being out here and seeing the post-apocalyptic world for himself. But when they find a zombie trapped in a locker, Elton starts freaking out. He has a memory of when he was a kid and hiding somewhere. He's claustrophobic. And so it's like, yo man, if you can't even handle a zombie trapped in a locker, then maybe you shouldn't be out here. Silas and Iris check out the gym where they find the ruins of an old school dance. Iris is like, wow, I wish I could have gone to high school and had dances and stuff.
Didn't you have all those things back at the university?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? But either way, these two kind of start flirting and they have their own little high school dance. But then they find themselves trapped in there because a single zombie is outside the door. And once again, even though stabbing it in the head would be literally the easiest thing in the world, they go way out of their way to get around it. But then they end up trapped in the bowels of the school where a couple more zombies are coming at them. They're finally out of options. Silas has to, use his big-ass wrench to kill his first zombie. But remember, he wasn't killing zombies because of his horrible flashbacks to when he apparently beat his dad to death for probably good reasons. And so just when I was about to call Silas the smartest member of the group, he throws his wrench down and starts beating this zombie with his bare hands. The one thing you're not supposed to do because its teeth can bite you. I understand, kid, you got some trauma, but come on. After this dumb adventure, Elton's starting to think maybe the adults are right, we should just go home. But for now, he's still loving the adventure with his new best friends and takes a group photo. But this week there was an after the credits scene of the Civic Republic. A scientist is doing unspecified experiments on zombies. This is something we assumed from The Walking Dead because the helicopter people wanted their prisoners freshly bit. We learned nothing new about it here, except they've got a bunch of zombie specimens and a real organized system, so hey, these guys might actually find a cure. And that's where the episode comes to an end. If you like this recap, hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies. And if you loved this recap, check out the join button and support the channel as a member.